Hi everybody, this is Kathy and welcome to Stampin' Saturday. Here I have already prepped my tags with gesso and I am going to stamp some background stamps on my tags. And here I'm just showing you the wooden stamps that I'll be using. And I just cover my stamp with this black ink, and this ink has a hard time, takes forever for the ink to dry. And but I love how my tags turned out. I want to be able to use these tags on a layout, and so I choose different backgrounds. This one is kind of like a script stamp, and I love how this one turns out. I do use this one on the layout, and if you continue watching, you'll be able to see that layout come together. So I just go through and stamp out the tags, and I'm showing you here how one's lighter and one's darker. And then I go on to my next punch, and this one is just a big circle stamp. And yeah, I get black ink everywhere and I smear it, and but it was fun. It was fun to stamp on the tags. So here we go, showing you how they turned out. Awesome looking. So, and here I am. The tags are dry, and I'm showing you I fussy cut some flowers. It's not real good, but I did it. It's a picture of Nikki and Lane and Lily, and it's a black and white photo. So I am using my counterfeit kit that I made for June, and I gutted this rainbow paper. It had stars on it, and I really want to fussy cut the stars out and put it on a boy page, and I just haven't gotten to it yet, so I wanted to save it. These stamps I got at Hobby Lobby, and they're pretty big letters, and I'm stamping out Mommy and Me. So I get out my Distress Oxide, and I try to remember to show you which color I am using. So I do them in all different colors because I want this layout to be bright and cheerful and rainbow colors, and so I just bring in all kinds of stuff. But as I'm stamping and as I put my photo on there, I smear the ink because I was in a hurry and I wanted to do it, get it done, and I smeared it. But it's fine. I might touch it up with some gesso with a little paintbrush. And yeah, so I, without thinking, after I do the me, I lay my photo and paper down, and that's when I smear it by the M and the Y. So, oh yeah, here we go. I am laying all that stuff down, and I smear it. But, you know, things like that happen, right? I kind of want to just be able to see where I want to put the me. And I do have it, for some reason, I have my photo over more, and when I laid it back down, it's over to the right more. So, And then I punched the E, and I had to really get over on top of it. So you did kind of see my gray hair poking in the video. Sorry about that. So there I pointed to where I had the little smear. It's kind of hard to see on video, but, and then I somehow get black on my layout too from the ink. It's not completely dry on my tag. I don't know if it's just so humid inside, and it just takes the ink a little bit more to dry. So I'm using my twine that I had in my kit, and it's like a really pretty colored rainbow looking twine. So there I was pointing to that black line, and most of it's covered up by the tag, but I'm getting that ink everywhere because I didn't wait for it to dry. So when you're stamping, be sure to stamp ahead of time and then let your ink dry enough to where, you know, you don't smear your ink. So I fussy cut this Hip Kit paper, and it had big flowers, so I didn't mind fussy cutting the big flowers, but I really don't enjoy fussy cutting. I mean, some of you do, and that's fine, but I'm not one to want to sit down and fussy cut. I would rather have everything fussy cut for me. So, but I did, you know, cut out these flowers, and I'm just kind of making a cluster around my photo, and it just brings in more of the rainbow color look, and it kind of matches my title. So after I get that done, I get out my my letter stickers, and these are from Pink Fresh, from the Joyful Day, and I just spell out "and," so it's Mommy and me. So there we go. And then Hip Kit had some bows that you glue together, so I'm trying to find a spot for them, and I decided to put it above the photo. And then Hip Kit, in June's kit, they have these acetate butterflies. So I layered them and just made a double butterfly. And I add those to my layout. And I love how the colors just tied in with the title and the flowers and the blue. I have like 3 colors of that blue. So I'm going to glue that down. And then I get out the sequins that Hip Kit sent. And then I add those to my layout. Oh, I forgot, I do pull in some teal Heidi Shine, and then some pink. I wanted to splatter some to kind of camouflage the smears that I made. So I do pull in this little tab. I wanted to add a little bit more to the top by the title, just to give it a little bit of texture. So here comes the sequence. I add blue, and I add pink and yellow, and it just also ties in. So I want to thank you all for joining me for this Stampin' Saturdays, And if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And thank you all for watching and commenting. And there'll be a close-up at the end. Bye-bye.